Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some handmade baklavas. These were $3.99 each at Home Goods. I actually found them at the checkout. If we hadn't gone through the checkout, I would have totally missed them. This one has almond and honey. This is walnuts and honey.
Mixed nuts and pistachios.
So, we're going to try the almond and honey first. Let me see. Let me take this out of the box and then I'll read what it says. Did not expect that at all.
I wasn't expecting either.
I fully expected to pull out a tray. A plastic tray. And it's actually individually, I like that better.
They're in little trays inside here.
They're made in Greece. It says Greek traditional sweet. One piece, 35 grams is 130 calories.
I will get it out of here. Okay. There's the little, and it's in a little plastic tray.
Oh, they really took a lot of care with these. So
I think it would get crushed if you didn't.
There are 5 servings in the container.
So 5 individual wrapped.
5 individually wrapped things, yes. Which is weird because you would think there would be 6, but there's not.
I think I cut off.
So baklava with almond and honey. You've made baklava for the channel, haven't you? If someone doesn't know, what is baklava?
Now these look like rolls. I make it with, they're just layers of like really, really, really thin filio dough. Or phyllo dough. Phyllo dough? I will say filio. It's phyllo thing. Anyway, really thin layers of that, a crusty, really thin, crispy pastry with layers of honey and, isn't it?
It's very sweet.
It's nuts. It's pistachios, I think.
Pistachios is what you traditionally use.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one has the almonds and honey. I like it.
It's very sweet.
It's extremely sweet. The
crust on it is a little softer on the bottom.
That's what I was gonna say. Kevin's is
crispy all the way.
Yeah, his layers are really crispy, which I like. This one, because it has set in that sugar, it's gotten softer, but it will get like that after a few days anyway.
Yeah.
So
the top still has a little bit of flakiness.
Yes.
Not crispiness necessarily, but a little flakiness. But yeah, the bottom's kind of gets a chewy honey kind
of because it sits in that sugar, it absorbs.
Yeah.
You know, and so even when you make it at home, it's always going to get that way after a few days.
It's got a good flavor to it. I like the honey and
the almond. You don't really taste a strong almond.
No.
But the honey, you really taste the honey.
The honey
what you're
is
getting.
the star of that.
Yeah, and all of these have honey, so we're going to taste that and all of it. But now walnuts, we might taste the walnuts. That's what we're going to try next. And it
looks the same, by the way.
Every one of these is 130 calories per piece. So
they're very sticky.
And this says the same thing. Greek traditional sweet. But I love walnut.
Yeah. I don't like that one as much as the first one.
I don't either.
I think it's the walnut. It's got like a different spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
They put it's like a very sharp spice.
It has cinnamon and cloves.
Cloves. I think that's what I'm getting is stronger cloves. It's very sharp.
This has cinnamon and cloves in it.
I don't think it's
as
strong though.
But I didn't taste it in this one.
No, but that one's gonna.
This one you taste it.
I'm pretty sure it's cloves is what I'm tasting.
And we like cloves.
It comes across as very sharp.
Yes, and that didn't happen with the almonds. I still don't taste the walnuts. I did not. I thought that I would, and I don't.
Maybe if they'd used a black walnut or something with a really strong.
If they'd used black walnut, they wouldn't be on this table. Because I would have left them in Home Goods. I don't like black walnuts.
They're pretty strong.
Kevin's mom one year, years and years and years ago.
So she always makes Christmas fudge.
She makes Christmas fudge. And I was so excited to try this Christmas fudge and looking forward to it. And got a mouthful of that. And it's like, what in the world? I had never had anything so off-putting in my life. It tasted horrible. And I'm like, what is wrong with this fudge? And Kevin's like, she used black walnuts. Oh, they were awful. It ruined the whole...
It did ruin all that.
Yeah, she could keep that fudge because I wasn't going for another bite. This is the honey and mixed nuts.
And this one has a crunchier top. That's the texture you want.
Mm-hmm. It's a mixture of the first two.
Mm-hmm.
The almonds and the walnut.
And I'm getting that flavor again. More clovey. It's not as sharp as the walnut one was.
I don't think so either.
But it's there. Stronger than the first one.
I actually really like it though.
It's good. It has a good... I love the crispiness on the top.
I think the mixture, what it did for it, it's not like you still couldn't taste, oh, I taste almond or I taste walnut. But I think what it did by adding both of those is it gave it more texture.
Yeah. Yeah, it balanced a little bit better.
I think it gave it a lot more texture. That, out of those three, that would be my pick.
That would be my pick too, because
Really?
the seasonings are a little bit more balanced. Now this is what I would consider the more traditional.
Yes, this is the pistachio and honey, yes. And I don't remember when you did your recipe, I don't remember if you made it with pistachios or not. Ooh.
That has actual...
Looks like raisins.
It's like roasted. That's on there, isn't it? Isn't it pistachios are just brown?
It looks like a raisin to me, but I mean...
I'm going to give you one of them. So.
It has pistachio. It still has almonds. Still 130 calories, like I said.
Definitely tastes
You
pistachio.
can't hide that, can you?
Mm. Pistachio for me is a very earthy. It's a very earthy nut. So I've never really loved them. I can eat them, but I don't love them. That definitely gives that an earthy flavor.
I agree. There's no hiding the pistachio in it.
It kind of does dampen down some of the sweetness that comes across, so it doesn't seem as sweet. My hands are very sticky, by the way, from the honey.
I like it. I like pistachio, but that would not be my pick because you have to really, really like pistachio, and I would get tired of that if I were to eat it all the time. My favorite of all four would be the mix.
Yeah, I like it better too.
But after that, after the mixed one, I would do the first one, which was the almond and honey.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, the only nut that you taste in any of these is the pistachio. So if you really want a traditional baklava, then you will want to go for the pistachio, and it's green as it should be. You'll want to go for the pistachio if you want an original baklava flavor. I do think this is good quality though.
Oh yeah, they're really good. And some of them are crispier on top than others. So it just probably depends on how much honey they use and how much they've set, stuff like that. I do think they're good. And they're good quality. And they're rolled, which I think is pretty cool. And they're individually served. I think that's a great addition too.
It says Candia, C-A-N-D-I-A, Candia Nuts, all natural. And it's www.candianuts.gr. I'm assuming that means Greece.
Probably. Not Great Britain.
No. GB, it's GR. So yeah. I'm assuming that means Greece. So anyway, if you see these, I've never seen them anywhere before besides Home Goods. They do sell some different baklava in World Market, which we've tried before. But if you haven't tried baklava, then I would definitely suggest trying it because it's just a very sweet, It's like layers of, like if you've ever eaten a toaster strudel, you get the layers of the pastry. That's what this is like. It's crisp layers of pastry. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.